Hi everybody and welcome back to another career mode episode on Ride 3 here on this channel. I'm KPG-GOONER here. Now in today's episode we're going to jump straight into a championship on a Supersport 600cc bike, and in the previous episode I gave you a chance to vote to what bike I was going to use for this championship. Now loads of you voted, I think there was about 400 votes. Thank you to everyone that voted. Now you all went for the bike that I hadn't selected or used, and that was the Kawasaki. So that is what I'm going to use in today's episode. Now as you can see, the first race is actually in the wet, so this is going to make it a lot harder for my first experience on this bike, but you got to start somewhere. So we're going to buy the Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R, and which one should we go? Should we go for the older one or the newer one? Now I didn't specify that. I will go with the newer one just to be on the safe side. Hopefully it is better. Now let's get straight to it and do some upgrading. Right, so this is our bike for the next 3 races. So let's get into the first one in the wet around Imola. Not going to be easy because the AI are tough in the wet, but we're going to try our best. So let's get straight to it and go for gold. Right, so here we go with our first experience on the Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R around Imola in the pissing rain. This is not going to be easy. Now I've put TCS on medium. I think hopefully that should be okay, but it's going to be very tricky around this circuit. Let's see if we can get a good start. I'm normally pretty good into those first couple of turns. Slow it down, be careful because there's not much grip. Oh, don't make contact. It's not going to be a very good idea in these conditions. Hold it nicely around there. The rear is spinning up like a good one. There's so many puddles. This is ridiculous conditions to race in, but we've got through that section okay, and we're into the lead. I'll hold it. I wasn't expecting that, but we did get a good start. Let's see if we can hold it into this turn, and I will give you my opinion of the Ninja at the end of the championship. And we just lost a place in that corner, but so far so good. Just have to be really good on the brakes and just keep it nice and steady, and lost another place in that turn, just trying to keep it going without pushing the bike, and the rear is really spinning up. I feel like I can't accelerate too hard and I don't want to slide off, so let's just hold it. Oh, keep that front wheel down, and again the back end is I'm getting a little bit of feedback on the controller, not as much as you're used to on some other games in the wet, but I'm trying to be the best I can, and we've got in there pretty quick, and again just trying to back off, not pressing that back brake too much into those turns, just a little bit of front brake. Right, and we're losing pace with the 2 leaders. Oh, I thought we might struggle in these conditions. Be careful into this turn. Keep it steady. We've got a bike coming up into our inside. Let's just try and hold him off. And then they're going to come around the outside and accelerate. And I think they're going to get past us. Let's just try and hold it and open the throttle and see what we can do. And we've managed to pull away, so we've managed to get up to a decent speed, but we know we've got to have to slow down, and slowing down in these conditions is going to be tough again. So let's slow it down, oh god, the back end all over the place, and we've managed to slow it down into there. Okay, that wasn't too bad, and we started this race really well, and if we can get 3rd place I would take that now. It's going to be tough. I think the second race is a night race, and then we finish up at Cadwell Park, and we've managed just to slip through into 2nd, but again we carried too much speed, we couldn't slow it down, and I didn't want to brake too heavily. Let's just try and hold that nice and tight and slowly open the throttle. We just can't seem to get the grip they're getting in these conditions. It's really tough, because you just want to absolutely open the throttle every time you come out the turns, but you can't in these conditions at all. Just don't have the grip. Right, let's just slowly open the throttle down this section. Again, the rear is spinning up. Let's just be careful. We don't want to throw this away. And oh god, all the bikes are starting to catch up with us behind as well. We could be in danger of losing even 3rd position. We've got to stay strong. We're coming towards the end of the 2nd lap, and there's only 1 more lap to go. Difficult chicane. Let's keep it nice and smooth through there. That was a bit better. Right, let's open the throttle again. And we're just trying to, if we can just latch on to 2nd place. I don't think we're gonna catch up with 1st. If we can catch up with 2nd, that would be awesome. Right, slow it down again. try and hold it nice and steady through that turn. And again into this one. And this is where we seem to be a bit stronger. And then we caught up with them really quickly on this section. And we've got another bike trying to come around the outside. And we just managed to just gun it away from them. Now we can just really open the taps and see if we can catch up with Rusty in front of us. And we go into the final lap. Let's see if we can catch him up. Can we get him in this corner? We've gone past him, but are we going to be able to stop it and turn it? Oh, nicely done into second place, but are we going to be able to hold him off? And again, he's trying to fight back, and we're into second place. But can we chase down first place? That is going to be awesome if we can, but I don't think we will. But we got through there pretty quick, and again, just not being able to accelerate out the turns as quick as the bike in front. Right, hold it. We've got a little bit wider into that turn, and slowly under the throttle again. Keep that front wheel down, and it's second place. And Rusty is just behind us. Is he going to try and come up the inside? Let's just try and close the gap. No, we can't. We've gone a little bit wider, and he's coming inside. Don't take me out. Oh my God, that was really scary there. It almost took me off then. And just keep it nice and steady onto the curb and run it back up the hill. That's okay. We can get away with that. But it's going to be a bit of a battle with his bike behind. He's going to run me into the inside again, is he? He's going to come up the inside. No, he's not. I thought he was into the chicane, and we are closing on in first place. Can we just push it a little bit more into the final couple of corners? I don't think we're going to be able to. We just don't have the pace around these final two corners. But we've got to try and hold off second. Hold on for second if we can. That's not too bad, and we're running really wide. Oh my God, onto the curb there, and just hold it. He's coming in the inside. Don't lose second place, and we've been overtaken. Oh damn! Are we going to be able to beat him to the line? Hopefully we can. Into the inside. Oh, bit of contact there, and we should be able to get past him. And we take second place. Yes, we are. Oh, what a tough race that was. Right, so we move on to the next race. So we take second in the first one. This is not going to be an easy championship. Let's just get straight into the next one. Right, so we move on to the second race in this championship, and we go to Germany for MXGP. But the difficulty about this race is the fact it's at night. I think that will cause some issues. Hopefully we can do a little bit better. We've got to push for a win, as we've already dropped points in this championship. So we need to up our levels. So let's get straight into the race and try and win this one. Right, so here we go with the second race of the championship around the MXGP at night on the Kawasaki Ninja. We really need to get some good points in this one. So let's see if we can get a good start. And that wasn't the greatest, and we've just been absolutely killed off the line. Let's see if we can recover into this turn, be good on the brakes. Into that first turn, and we've gone a little bit wider than we would have liked, but we can turn it back in and get a good acceleration, and we have managed just to hold it, and we got into P3, so that wasn't the worst start. I've just noticed some of the riders have got virtual rider. That means that the driver names have disappeared. That's happened a couple of times on this game, but it doesn't affect their ability, and their nationalities are still there, so you can still work out who you need to beat. So these two in front were the ones that gave me a right old battle around Imola, so I know I've got to try and beat these two. Right, let's just try and hold it around this section. Can't afford to let them get away, but again, they've managed just to get away a little bit quicker than I thought they would. But yeah, the AI are pretty tough on 120%. Now we've gone onto the faster bikes, you're seeing a massive difference, and you find there's always about one or two riders that seem to just drift away from the rest of the pack, and those are the two you've got to try and stick with. And we are losing a massive amount of time to these two in front. We've got to react. Let's try and hold it into this turn. This is a very difficult section, and we've just managed to get through there and right onto the curb. And we've got loads of bikes sitting behind us. We can't afford to make any mistakes here. Hold it into that turn. And this Ninja's not the smoothest into the corners. It just feels a little bit stiff. Definitely need to set up, but that wasn't too bad. Right, let's see if we can chase down this rider in front of us and hold it through there. Oh, nicely through there, and we've picked up a bit of speed, but can we beat him in the chicane? Slow it down. Oh, it's sliding a bit. Oh, that was lucky. I thought I was going to slide off there, but managed just to recover, and we've managed to get into P2. But can we chase down the leader? That is going to be the battle. We can't afford to drop too many points because we only got a second in the first race, and we really need to get a first if we want to win this championship. We can't rely on the last race. Right, let's see if we can nail this corner. This is the corner that you can really make up some time on. Slow it down. Again, we could have gone way tighter, but managed just to get away with that one. But we have got another rider sitting right on our back wheel, so we're going to have to be careful we don't make any mistakes. And we're definitely not going to get anywhere near this rider in front. He is just on another level. He's really pulling away at every single turn, and we've just been overtaken again, but we managed just to force him out. No, I'm not giving up this place. You're going to have to try a lot harder than that. Right, so let's just be a little bit careful. We don't want to get taken off by him. It's not too bad in there. These night races are tough because you do sort of miss your braking points. You just can't see the corners as clear, so you're going to have to just really try and work out where you usually stop and just think ahead right into that turn. Keep it nice and tight, trying to avoid any bikes trying to get underneath us. We're not pulling away, we're really struggling here, and that guy has just disappeared in the distance. We're definitely not going to get first place in this race unless he comes off. And we've just been mugged on the outside. No, we can't have that. So let's get back into the second place. And is he going to get back past us? No, we've managed to hold that one nicely on this corner. And accelerate. We seem to be quick through this section. This is where we need to pull away. We can't afford to let us drop any more points. I mean, another second is just not going to be good. I'm not sure whether the guy leading the race won the first one. I think he did. So he's going to have maximum points. Just got to hope he makes a mistake. I mean, I can see him now, but that is a big, big gap to make up in one lap. Right, final corner. And let's see if we can just close the gap a little bit. Just can't see us catching him though. As long as we keep second, that will be okay, I suppose. We don't know what's going to happen in the final race. Anything's possible. Cadwell Park is very, very challenging. And we've gone into there quite a little bit too hot, but we managed just to get away with that one. Just had to slow it down. Luckily it wasn't a bike close, otherwise we could have... Oh, God, dear! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was close. I almost got spat off the bike, almost high-sided it. I don't know what happened there. Maybe I just caught the bit of grass, I don't know. It just suddenly kicked out as I accelerated. That actually made me jump. Oh, God. Oh, don't throw a second away, Gooner. What are you doing? Right, let's get back on it. Actually let the bike behind catch up now, so we're going to be in trouble if we make any more mistakes. Let's just be a little bit carefuler into this turn. Slow it down a little bit early. Get nicely. Oh, we've gone really wide as well. It's going to give him the opportunity. No! Oh, he almost got past then, but we managed just to accelerate out there okay. But we're not going to have this easy for the rest of the race now. We're going to have to make every single corner count. And that was much smoother through there. Got to be good on the brakes here. Keep it nice and tight. Is he going to go on the inside? No, we've got way too wide in there, but we just managed to hold onto the curb there. And just keep that nice and tight. And accelerate. We know we're quick here. Can we pull away? Yes, we can. Oh, that's going to give us a bit of breathing space. As long as we don't muck up the chicane, we should be okay for second. But I just can't believe how quick first place. Oh, my dear Lord, he's just absolutely gone. Not too bad through there. I will take that. Final corner. And we're just going to accept it that, yeah, on the hardest AI level on this game, it is a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Yeah, I mean, the first few races of the career, we won quite easily on the slower bikes. On the faster bikes is a whole nother level. So we take another second place. Yep, so there you go, look. Oh, 201.7, we were nowhere near. Maybe it's the bike, maybe that Kawasaki's just not very quick, I don't know. And the CBR's really quick around here, but we just absolutely we got mullered. We need something special in that final race. Let's just get straight into it and hope for the best. Right, so here we go with the final race of the championship. I actually did some practice laps and I've set the bike up because I really need a win round here. So let's get straight into it. Right, so here we go with the final race of the championship. Hopefully all that practice will help. I've done a setup of the bike, and if you want to see the setup of this bike, I will show you in another video. Just let me know in the comments below. Right, let's see if we can get a good start. Now we've changed the gear in, so that should give us better acceleration. Let's see if we can be quick into this first couple of corners. One bit of contact there. Please stay on the outside. Ooh, it's a bit wide into that turn. Got away with that. We know we're pretty quick in these first sections of this course. That's not bad, and we should be able to sneak the lead. Yes, we have. That's what I wanted. I knew I was pretty quick at the start. It's just the end section that I really struggle on right into that turn. Let's see if we can hold the lead as long as possible. Hold it nicely through there. And just keep it nice and steady. Let's see if we can get through this section. This can be tough. And when you switch direction, drive it down the hill. And keep that front wheel down into the slow section. Now this is the corners that I was really struggling with as you go back up the hill. This can be very difficult. You really need to slow down here, and the AI struggled through here as well, so that it does play to your advantage. That wasn't too bad for the first attempt, for the first lap. Right, this is where it gets really tricky. You really have to back off the front through here, try and stay on the curbs, and then slow it down nicely into this turn without coming off. Oh god, they've caught me up through there. I thought they would. Right, let's just try and hold the first place and accelerate. So we're in the lead on the first lap. Let's see if we can hold on to it. I can hear a bike coming right behind me, and I'm not sure whether that is the guy that has leading the championship and the guy that we need to beat in this race. I think he is the one with 50 points, so hopefully we can stay ahead of him. But if he finishes second, we're going to come second in the championship, but I will take that. It's been a tough championship, and you can't really complain. We didn't win either of the first two races. Right, we've managed to pull away. We seem to be a little bit quicker through the first couple of sectors, and it's just towards the end they seem to catch up through those slow sections. So that's where we need to improve, but just keeping it nice and smooth around this section. Again, we're just going a little bit wider, just trying to maintain the speed. This Ninja does understeer quite a lot. Even after setting it up, it wasn't the best, but it doesn't have the best handling rating. I'm not really sure what I like about this bike. I don't like it better than the Daytona or the CBR. I think this would definitely be the third best out of all three of them. I wouldn't give it as high rating either, but it's still half decent. I'm not sure whether it was better than the older version. The older version could have been better, but we will have to find out in another race. And we just managed to hold that bike off again in that corner. That seems to be the area where he thinks he can beat me, but I've managed to hold him off. Right, we're going into the final lap. Can we hold on for a victory here? And this will be the first victory in this championship, and I really want to get a win. Can't have a championship where I didn't win a single race. Let's see if we can just hold it into that section, keep it nice and steady, keep it tight around that turn, and again that was nicely done, and we've managed to pull away. This is where I need the breathing space when we come into the slow sectors. That's where we're going to lose the time. Slow it down, slow it down. Let's not throw it away at the end here. We've gone into there a little bit deeper, but we've managed to accelerate out okay. And we've got a blue marker here, so the rider in second has caught us up, going towards the final sections of this final lap. We can't throw it away here. We need to stay strong and be as defensive as we can. Right, slow it down into this corner, keep it nice and steady, and accelerate. Oh, this is going to get really, really tetchy through here. This is going to be a real challenge, and we're only 0.3 ahead. Oh, got in there a little bit hotter than we would have liked. Oh, managed to recover nicely. That is good. Right, coming to really difficult corners here, and he's coming around the outside of us. Oh my God, what happened there? We sort of stuck together, and he came off. Oh, don't come off, don't come off. Oh, what the hell? As soon as he made contact, I couldn't turn. He came off, but luckily I didn't. And we've got a penalty as well. Oh, that's going to cost us as well. Let's just try and get to the finish line. Can we still get the race win? Yes, we do. But do we win the championship? Oh my God, I'm just about to find out. Right, so we're just about to find out if we've won the championship. I didn't even look at the table. I'm just going to wait to see the stars. Have we got all the stars? And Yes, we won the championship. That guy must have been the one that was leading that came off. Unbelievable. He should never have tried to overtake there, but I'm not going to complain. We took the championship win. Unbelievable. So we are the champions. Unbelievable. I still can't believe it. Anyway, guys, let's see what reward bike we get, and then we're going to have a look at some other tours for the next episode.